Tell me, when someone says they've forgiven you, do you believe them? Because if you do, you don't understand people. Forgiveness, in human hands, is never what it seems. It is not peace. It is performance. Most people forgive you publicly, so they can punish you privately. Watch how people perform forgiveness. They take a breath, lower their eyes, and say, "It's okay." But their tone is just a little too smooth. Their smile, a little too tight. They act like they've found moral clarity. But in truth, they've only found a cleaner way to hurt you. You see, forgiveness is a costume. It's how people hide the truth that they still want you to pay. Not through violence. Through distance. Through silence. Through subtle corrections in behavior that feel small but cut deep. Every human carries a private courtroom inside their mind. And in that courtroom, no apology truly closes the case. Even when they say, "I forgive you," the trial continues, silently. They replay what you said. They measure every new word you speak. They catalogue every smile, every message, every absence. Publicly, they play the saint. Privately, they become the judge. And the sentence is never announced, it's simply served. Less warmth. Less inclusion. Less trust. Until one day, you realize you've been quietly exiled, without ever being told why. Niccolo Machiavelli once said, "Men should be either caressed or destroyed. For if you do them only minor injury, they will seek revenge." And that's the tragedy of forgiveness. No one ever truly forgets the injury, they just disguise the revenge. Some use politeness as their weapon. Some use indifference. Some pretend to be above it all, while secretly enjoying every small failure you experience. They won't strike you directly, that would reveal their hand. Instead, they'll let life strike you. And they'll whisper to themselves, "That's balance." Society rewards those who forgive publicly. Because mercy is marketable. It looks good. It signals emotional intelligence. People love to appear noble, even when they are quietly vengeful. That's why public forgiveness is rarely about healing. It's about power. When someone forgives you in front of others, they make themselves appear superior. They rise above you, not morally, but socially. They make your offense the stage upon which they display their virtue. It's manipulation disguised as maturity. And then comes the private punishment. The part no one claps for. It's the unanswered message. The slow fade in their tone. The way they talk about you in rooms you'll never enter again. They'll never admit it's punishment. But the absent speaks louder than confrontation ever could. That's how people maintain their quiet dominance. By forgiving you in public and punishing you in private. It gives them the moral high ground and the emotional satisfaction. They get to be both the savior and the executioner. So remember this. When someone tells you they've forgiven you, don't listen to their words. Watch their behavior. Forgiveness is not what they say. It's how they treat you when no one is watching. Some forgive because they've grown. But most forgive because they need to look like they have. And in that performance, the punishment hides. Subtle, cold, relentless. That is the dark psychology of forgiveness. A ritual of virtue that masks a quiet revenge. Because in the end, humans rarely forgive. They just evolve into more elegant ways to punish.